Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to dive into a topic that's close to my heart. It's about self-respect and how it intertwines with my passion for creativity, be it art, music or jewelry making. As you'll notice, this monologue is accompanied with a session of jewelry making because this is my comfort zone and I would love for you to feel the same vibe, the same relaxed feeling with which I freely talk to you today. So honestly speaking, this may not be your go-to jewelry channel to learn how to make jewelry, although if it turns out to be a hot favorite amongst all of you, I just might end up doing that as well. But for today, I want the focus to be on self-respect as a must-have. Of course, I've given details of the materials used should you wish to make something similar by yourself. So grab yourself your favorite cup of coffee or tea or any beverage of your choice and then let's dive in. First off, let's talk about self-respect and mental health. Self-respect is all about valuing yourself, setting boundaries and honoring your worth. All that is great, right? But do we really understand what that means? I understood this meaning only at 45 years of age. Why, you may ask? Because all along, I felt obliged to follow societal patterns and do what society thinks is good for you. I always thought that giving is caring, and if I do that, I will be loved, cared for, and respected. But every time I offered my heart and soul to do something with 150% dedication, it backfired, this way or that. These situations over time drain us, and one wonders, why am I feeling so exasperated and helpless? Why am I always wanting time out from housework, kids' work, office work, so on and so forth? Why do I feel so numb and depressed? My dear friend, I know it's a tough ask, but try to be with me on this. The day we start saying no is the day our life will start becoming more colorful. Try it out. Try it on the smallest things we do in our day-to-day life. Start by saying no to that one thing that irks you. For many of us, self-respect can be a long, toiling journey. It's not always easy to prioritize ourselves, especially when life gets super busy or when we face challenges. But it's crucial to remember that taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. Now let's tie this into jewelry making. For me, creating jewelry isn't just a hobby. It's a form of therapy. When I sit down at my workbench and start designing, I enter a state of flow where my worries fade away and I'm fully present in the moment. When I look at the beads, I get mesmerized by the colors, their luster, shine, their natural irregular self. The way they come about after stringing. It's as if I'm putting a little bit of me into them. And isn't that true for any emotion too? There's something incredibly healing about working with glass, stones, metal, and even plastic. Everything is energy bound, and I find it wonderfully therapeutic to put something together from scratch, as if it's my own. Each piece carries its own energy and story, and as I work with them, I feel a sense of connection to something greater than myself. It's almost like I'm channeling my emotions and intentions into each piece, infusing them with love and positivity. It gets overwhelming for me sometimes as I stare back into space and think about all the rawness of emotions that keep me going, just so that I can heal each time and help others too in the process. I also feel jewelry making is incredibly motivating. There's nothing quite like the feeling of bringing an idea to life and seeing it sparkle on someone else. It reminds me that I'm capable of creating beauty even in the midst of chaos. And every time I finish a piece, I'm reminded of my own strength and resilience. I'm reminded of the fact that I am beautiful, I am wiser, and I'm here to make an impact in people's lives. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of jewelry making is its ability to serve as a reminder of our worth. When I wear a piece of jewelry that I have made, it's not just an accessory, it's a symbol of self-respect. It's a tangible reminder that I'm worthy of love, happiness, and success. And that comes only when you start raising your voice for yourself. I want to say that again. Raise your voice for yourself. You are important. You are of great value to this world. And you will shine because you know you're worth it. So the question comes, how did I get my respect back? Well, I raised my voice against any wrongdoing. I voiced my opinion about how I felt and why I will not go that path. I said no to the toxic people and distanced myself. I stayed away from gossip mongers and I left my job because I respected my worth. I laid rules in the house and created my me time so as to relax myself. These are some of the things that I had to do, and I did it. So can you. Yes, it takes courage to be with yourself more, to find comfort in yourself, to say it's okay, don't feel guilty to yourself. And guess what? When you do that, my dear, you will glow. You will radiate that dormant energy that was crying out to come alive. You will see that you are reborn again. Almost. People will get surprised to see the new you. Trust me on that one. Because I have experienced that. And not only will they back off, they will start respecting you. Because they will see a new you. And they would wonder, who is this new person? Why is she not behaving the way she used to? What happened to her? Why did she talk to me like that? Yeah, all that will happen. And that will shock you too. As we navigate life's ups and downs, let's remember to treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. We forget about ourselves in this crazy world, but now we need to get us back. And if you ever find yourself struggling, know that you're not alone. Whether it's through jewelry making, journaling, art, or simply reaching out to a friend, there are countless ways to nurture your mental health and cultivate self-respect. I must add here that I'm not a coach or a healer or an advisor on mental health, but just a positive person trying to help others in their life by narrating my own learnings. Ultimately, we have to coexist with people around us. Well-meaning people can often come from a place of concern or a desire to see you succeed. And they might say things like, "Give it back to them, mama," or "You don't have to put up with that." They might offer advice or feedback that challenges you to uphold your own standards and boundaries. It's important to listen to these triggers with an open mind and evaluate whether they align with your values and goals. If they do, they can serve as valuable reminders to stay true to yourself. At the end of the day, you have a right to be happy and peaceful with yourself, isn't it? I think I'll end at that. I'll leave you with some captions to ponder while you experience this video further. Thanks for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and creativity. Remember to sparkle from the inside out and never forget your worth, even though sometimes we have to live with certain things and shove some things under the carpet. Until next time, take care and keep shining bright. Bye for now.